Hey Johnny, how you doing today?
I'm doing.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, we're working on another flipper here. This one we got, and this one's called Shredder because it was shredded on the side pretty bad here. So we're trying to fix her up, and got a new door here from the pull apart the other day. That's what Johnny's working on. We had the old door off, and yeah, it's not so good. I guess we'll use it for target practice or something. Maybe try to sell the glass out of it. But I think it's going to look a lot better with this door on it. And then, I don't know what we're going to do with that yet. We'll figure it out. Yeah, we ended up giving her a little short little bath here because wanted to see what it looked like with that door put on that Johnny and I put on there. So, looking a little better. Still got the crunkly back, but, you know, that's Shredder for you. But, you know, got to get all this tint off, too. Looking a lot better, though. Still working on it. Got to get coilovers on it. The exhaust on it. And I think that's about it. Well, we got old Shredder up here on the ramps and some jacks and some jack stands under there. And why? Because today I'm going to put the exhaust on. So we ordered some exhaust parts here. And as you can see, there's no exhaust tailpipe coming out there. So let's get underneath here and look at what we got to do. If you could just ignore this oil that's down here, yeah, jeez. We got to check out where that oil is leaking from, but my theory is potentially the oil pan or the oil pan bolt. It is leaking and spraying way on down here. So anyways, here's our exhaust system, and it's held up with some, yeah, that looks like some hangers. Not the right kind of hangers, just like your hanger you get in the hang your clothes. And it's cut off in the back here. That's it. Done. So we're gonna put a nice exhaust on here. We're gonna cut out this. Working on the Sentra today over at Johnny's, and what we were doing is actually the front struts. We got some coilovers that we were installing here. And we got the old ones out, and it's really not that hard. It's just getting these bolts here out. Your brake line. And then on the top here, you have to remove the engine brace, and that's what holds in the strut at the top. But I know you really can't see them, but we did install the coilovers, and they are back there. They're red. So what you see that's red is the coilovers. We put them on the front today. Finally got that done. That was one of the upgrades that we did on the car. It had the coilovers for some reason on the back, but not on the front. The guy didn't do the job yet or something like that. So we also threw on an exhaust. It was cut off. I don't know why. Maybe it rusted. Maybe somebody did something, but we put on an exhaust. So catback little exhaust system there. Hey, so I didn't get to do a whole lot of video on this car, so I thought I'd tell you a little bit about the history and my history with the Nissan Sentra Spec V. So I was about 21 years old, and my grandfather had just passed away, and I was trying to impress this girl that we decided that we were going to take a road trip cross country from Orlando, Florida to San Francisco, California. At the time I had a little GMC Sonoma truck, and it was not the best for taking a big road trip, and I didn't trust it. So I was closing in on my graduation, and my graduation present was a new car, and I couldn't wait to get a little sport car. So I had gone looking around, and I bumped into the Nissan Sentra Spec V, and I fell in love. 6-speed, peppy little car. It was really fun to drive, and we drove it all the way to California, and I have a lot of memories and a lot of great experiences in the Spec V. It took me from New York to Tennessee to Florida to everywhere around the country, and it was one of the first cars I ever got over 120 miles an hour on going down in Big Bend National Park. So there's a little bit of history with me and the Spec V, and I'm going to do a little walk around and give you some of the stuff that we did with it. But really, I wish I would have been able to do some more videos for you on the work we did, but it's been winter time, and between snowing and nice days, and Well, you know how it goes, but yeah, that's my little history with the Sentra Spec V. It's actually the Nissan Sentra SER Spec V, technically, and it was a spicy car. So let's talk about it and look at it. Starting off with the outside, this is a 2005 model. Mine was a 2003, and they had a different front bumper, which I liked mine way better, and they actually changed the hood as well. They put these lines in the hood, and I'm not as crazy about it. The rest of the car is basically the same. Mine did have a sunroof, and it was totally decked out. I mean, it had Nismo stuff on it as well, custom seats and all stuff in it. And it was, like I said, a beautiful car. I got a lot of compliments. But what happened to it is actually I got hit, just like this guy got hit in this back corner panel here. But when I got hit, it hit more into this area, and it bent the subframe area, which was a total loss. And then I ended up getting some other cars, and I've been on a car journey now for a while. But that's the exterior. I mean, it's a Sentra. They tried to make it look a little cooler on the outside. They threw a spoiler on it. They put on some 17-inch rims. But other than that, it's a Sentra. Let's look inside. Inside the Nissan Sentra, this is the view you have actually in the driver's seat. You got a nice little gauge cluster here. Mine even had a nicer gauge cluster. It had some lights in the back that went with the RPMs, which was really cool. But this is what they had on the 2005 model. Back in the day, we had a CD player. We weren't into yet the Bluetooth stuff and all that crazy stuff. Now this does have a, one of these aftermarket CarPlay things in there. I did add a carbon fiber shift knob on here, but it is a basic Sentra in here. There's nothing fancy about this car. It's all under the hood, and I'll show you here in a second what I mean. But that's it. I mean, back seats I could show you, but they look like back seats. They're really not big. They don't fit anybody back there, and that's it. I mean, you got a sunglass holder, you got a little hidden cubby, and that's it. Glove box, AC controls, and it was pretty basic. I mean, this car wasn't flashy, but it got the power to go. So underneath the hood, though, here's where the magic happens. They threw in the ultimate engine, a 2.5 liter engine, and they put some spicier tune on it. Made it run on high octane fuel only, and basically gave it 175 horsepower and I believe about 180 about 180 foot-pound torque. Yeah, you know what I mean. So yeah, this car, this is where the magic happened. This is where you got some pep, and they put an LSD in it as well. So you got both tires giving you really good traction, steering you off the road, because it really is front wheel drive, gives you that torque steer. But it got up and it flew, and being a 6-speed did pretty good gas mileage.
Just little stuff. Mainly, we were really worried that it was going to be a rear main seal leak, because I put it in the air and just the whole side of the bell housing was covered in oil. So I put some UV dye in it, that kind of reconfirmed what I thought, that it was a rear main leak. And then he did a little research and found out that there's a crankshaft position sensor on the back side of the engine block, right where the block meets the bell housing, and managed to weasel my head up there far enough to see it, and it was covered in dye. And after 2 or 3 days, because as I'm doing all this work, it's like an hour at the end of the day, so not much time to work with, and managed to get that sensor out, and he can clip the picture of the video.
I'll put a part of the video in there.
Whoever put that sensor in just completely pinched it against the block, so it was dumping oil out. So put a new O-ring on it and wipe some Honda Bond around it just to be safe, and no more oil leaks. Put the front suspension on it. He did most of that, thankfully. What else do we do, man?
Exhaust.
Yeah, stainless exhaust, stainless catback exhaust. I aligned the thing like 4 times just because I don't know what was up with it, but it just kept, it would track straight, but the wheel wouldn't be straight, and I got that sorted out. And it seemed like every time I put a wrench on this car, it made a new and expensive noise. So got the suspension worked out pretty well. It's still got a few minor rattles and stuff to it, but the guy that's coming to buy it told him, hey man, it's new suspension, it's still settling in, I've had to tighten a couple things down, just keep an eye on it.
Gibby, now you're going to be the proud new owner of this Spec V, right?
Oh yeah.
And you're going to treat her good. I know you are.
Oh, of course.
All right.
I'm a babier.
Well, tell me why this caught your eye, and what kind of cars you're into, and I guess what, you know, again, why you thought the Spec V was the car for you.
Well, I've been looking for a manual for a while now.
Okay, I like that. I like that. I like that young kids are getting back into manuals. I really do.
Everybody needs to try a manual at very least. I think.
Yeah. And this is a 6-speed, man. So
Yeah.
this you're going to get some good use out of. I'm telling you, peppy. The clutch is really tight on here, so you're going to be ready to go, man. It's going to be a good experience for you.
Yeah, and the limited slip diff on it. I mean,
oh man,
it's just a great car.
It'll spin them. It'll spin both of those real good. Trust me. I like I told you, I had a great experience with this when I was a lot younger and driving this little Spec V's around. So they're good cars. Yeah. I'm excited for you, man. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, cool, man.
Dude, thanks for all the work you did on this thing, man. This thing, I mean, it's beautiful.
I appreciate it, and I'm excited for you to get it on the road. Hopefully you'll like and subscribe to my channel. Maybe drop a little note on it so that, you know, I know how the baby's doing. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. I named it Shredder.
Shredder.
Okay, so I'm a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan.
All right.
And since when we got it, you will see some of the stuff that we did to it to make it a little bit better, because that dent was even actually worse than it was before.
Oh, I could imagine.
So we have worked on it a little bit to make it a little bit better. Now, I'm not a body guy. That is an art form, let me tell you.
That quarter panel, I mean, for not a body guy, y'all did really well on it. It's not near as bad as I expected.
We had to replace we did replace the back door on it, because
I mean, when it gets sideswiped, that happens.
So, you know, but again, she's a good car. The bones are good.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be fun for you. And they got, you know, these have a good little clubs and stuff, man, if you really want to get into
I've been looking about
doing
that, yeah.
modding and stuff like that. We didn't lower the coilovers, and I got to get you the tool, by the way. So you are going to keep in contact with me so I can give you the tool. So if you want to lower it,
I was thinking of dropping it maybe 1 or 2 inches at least at first.
Yeah, but it's got them on there already, so you just got to do it if you want to do it that way, okay?
Oh yeah.
Cool, man. Well, again, congratulations.
Thank you, man. I mean, great car.